In today's video of Fitness Business Learnings, I'm going to give you 4 reasons why I decided to invest in a fitness franchise. My name is Mark Fisher. I'm a co-founder of Business for Unicorns, and if you like what you see in this video, you can go to businessforunicorns.com to find out more about how we help training gym owners create more income, more impact, and more freedom. Now, if you listen to podcasts or watch blog posts, you'll often hear some people say something kind of funny. They'll always say, everybody's been asking me about ... Well, I'd like to let you know a little secret. That virtually never happens. Usually the person just wants to talk about the thing. However, today's topic, why I chose to invest in a fitness franchise, is literally something that a lot of people have been asking me about. So I want to break it down for you and give you 4 reasons why I made this decision. Reason number 1 is I was looking for a way to diversify my investments and get a better return. Over the years, I have invested in a lot of things. And a lot of my investments are more traditional index funds and bonds and that kind of boring stuff that everybody does, but I think is an important foundation for building wealth. As I've gotten older, I've also started to invest more and more in real estate. Those types of investments are great because they're really hands-off, they're truly passive. However, it occurred to me that I could take the same money if I was able to invest in a business that didn't require a ton of my operating capabilities, but allowed me to still leverage my skills to influence the success of that business, that there was an opportunity I could take the same amount of money and put in a little bit of elbow grease, use some of my particular skill sets and talents, and get a bigger return with a lot more of the upside. This leads me to the second reason I chose to invest in a fitness franchise, and that was because I had a great operating partner. As I just mentioned, I have some limitations. I already have Mark Fisher Fitness, I have Business for Unicorns, my wife and I are about to have a baby. So this wouldn't have happened unless I found a great person to partner with. Now, a lot of people recently have been talking, with good reason, about an awesome book called Who Not How by Dan Sullivan and Benjamin Hardy. And in this particular situation, I had a who, so I didn't have to do all the how. Now, of course, I am committed to this franchise. I will do everything I can to make sure it's successful, but it just so happened that I was fortunate enough to have a dear long-term friend and long-term client that I knew very well that this was the right opportunity for this individual. So we've decided to partner on this, and it allows me to function more of an equity advisor role, which is gonna help me, again, give this baby business everything I can to instill my talents, my skills, my passion, my work ethic into a model that I really already believe in, but I don't have to be the one to do most of the day-to-day work because unfortunately it's just not practical for me, and in practice, the territory we're using is not even really that close to me. That leads to the third reason I decided to invest in this fitness franchise, and that is, frankly, I believe in this model. Now, I'll tell you in a moment, I did a lot of vetting before I chose to go with Alloy. It wasn't just because it was a fitness brand. But in practice, after looking at the way Alloy is put together, to me, it just kind of made sense. I really think what they're doing from a program design perspective is a good sweet spot of something that's simple enough to scale, but still a really great product, and frankly, going to be a lot better fit for people that are older, people that have joint issues, have maybe limitations of some kind, rather than going into the large group class format, which I absolutely think there's a place for. I think it's a great model. This is somebody I believe in their character and their competence. I believe in Rick's integrity. I believe in Rick's brains. I think he's great at making things simple. And I think that he has the right kind of ambition where we would be aligned, and it would be great to be on the same side of the table and build something with Rick. And lastly, the fourth reason, this might be the most compelling reason, and it's likely no surprise to anybody that's followed me over the years, I really like learning. So this whole process has been so fun for me because, as I alluded to before, I didn't just study Alloy. I've done a super deep dive into franchising. I've read a ton of books, listened to a ton of podcasts. I've done tons and tons of research on franchising as a business model. I've looked into the way franchising looks in different industries. And I think for me, there has been just massive amounts of new distinctions, new learnings, and that all taken together is part of why this became such an interesting opportunity for me, because now between the pretty robust success of Mark Fisher Fitness over the years, now under this third business, I think it's going to give me a whole other set of experiences, of knowledges, of learning that are just going to make me more effective at serving all 3 of these different businesses. And that gets me really excited because at the end of the day, much like a golden Labrador, I am only happiest when there's a water bottle on my back and my tail is a wagon and I feel like I'm being useful. All right, friends, if you like this video, I'd love for you to go ahead, subscribe, like, and share if you're interested in getting more psychological frameworks, actionable tips, and philosophy. This is Mark Fisher. I'll see you at businessforunicorns.com.